I'm sorry, my bovine friends. I will do something to make this right, though. So, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Better Wolf Survival Guide. And today we're going to be making sure our cows don't die. As well as that, we might want to gather sheep and pigs. We already have chickens. We might want to gather all the animals just so we can say we have them all. And yeah, but right now these cows seem to be an issue because if I leave them alone, they're gonna starve to death, and I don't really want to waste all my time babysitting them. I rather I want to make sure they can be self-sufficient. So what does this mean? What do I have to do? Well, first of all, we kind of need to delve into some of the mechanics. So over here I kind of wrote down stuff. So yeah, we know that animals have their own hunger bar, and they'll eat the grass off the ground, and also the vegetation. Chickens eat seeds, cows eat tall grass, so on and so forth. The amount they eat depends on the animal. So right now, it seems like cows eat like 32 to 64 tall grass a day. Chickens eat like 10 to 16 seeds. I don't know about sheep and pigs since I don't have them in my base. And I don't know if eating the grass off the ground and feeding them food like seeds and tall grass is the same number. I'm gonna assume it's sort of the same. So we have to design our pens in mind of that. We have to make sure there's enough of these fence posts which act as like source blocks for the grass, since the animals can't find onto them. They spread the grass. They spread to adjacent dirt blocks. It also seems that baby animals eat more seeds. I'll just eat more food in general. It's why I had some baby chickens in there and they just all seem to die, because I feel like they eat more. And also babies pathfind towards adults, and if the adults are eating all the grass around them, it doesn't leave the babies much food to eat. Anyways, animals wander randomly when they're hungry. So you see these cows, they are randomly wandering. They don't pathfind themselves towards the nearest grass block. They just wander around in hopes to find the nearest grass block. However, if you toss them an item that they eat, like seeds for the chickens or tall grass for the cows, they will actually pathfind towards the items. Grass seems to spread twice per source block. So if I have that grass right there will spread once and twice maybe in a day. And also, another thing for the grass spreads is that they only work during day. They need direct sunlight to spread. It does not spread during night. So what we need to do is design pens to reduce animal travel and enough of source blocks to maintain the cows, or just any animals we're penning up anyways. So let me show you what I came up with. All right. So here it is. We're gonna move our cows out of this old pen here. Make sure I don't give you this. And I still want you to follow me. Right here, this is the new design. You probably saw a little bit of it. But we just gotta push our cow friend down. And there you are. So here it is, the new pen design. Basically, as you can see from the grass blocks being spread apart in this 4x4 fashion, this grass and also the grass below will spread to the adjacent blocks around it. And because we're doubling up on that, basically means we're spreading the grass twice as much for the same amount of space. And the best way of really doing that is just digging down. I've got 4 more of these, not 4 more, but 2 more of these areas being dug out right now. This one's almost done. I just had to wait for the grass to spread over here, because I accidentally dug this place out. So this 4x4 right here, which is 16, but it's doubled up, so it's 32. So that's 32 source grass blocks spreading all around. And then this whole pen area right here is also spreading a bit more. So this is over a stack of grass being able to spread around here. It should be able to keep 1 cow up and running. If not, we can always just expand this out a little bit. But for the most part, this design should work. Now, we have a cow in here, and if you dig around, the cow panics, so we have to be a bit careful when I'm doing this, because I want to make sure, right here, yeah, I want to build this second part up. Yeah, this pen should be a good design. I'll move one other cow in here, and we'll leave one cow in here. See, the problem with this pen design is that I have these fence posts for the grass source blocks. They're too spread apart. I have them like every other block or so, and they're just too far apart. And basically, it just means that there's these areas, like right here. You see, there's quite a bit of grass, but and that cow is over there. This cow's starving because this cow has to travel like all around this area, hoping to find some grass to eat. So to save up on travel time and also to save on space, we're gonna go with this dug down pen. I don't really know what to call it. There you are. There you are. You can have that as a little... What? No. Get down there. Oh, I hate you. Grass can spread down, but it can't really spread up. Now, another reason why I want animals is, cows provide leather, and leather is used for quite a handful of things. Like, I've already shown you the bellows and glue, which is necessary to progress through the mod. Another thing that meat's useful for is burning it down into tallow. I showed you here. Tallow makes these candles, and when I build up this base right here, I probably want to use candles so I don't accidentally burn down the entire base. Also, animals can be used to lure in zombies and spiders. You know, chickens cause spiders to chase them, and zombies attack any of the other animals. And I could use that to create a lure to get the zombies to attempt to pathfind towards an animal, and then I could build some sort of trap with the vines here to make a vine trap. Push them with water into a saw and kill the zombies. That could be a little bit useful since zombies can spawn with iron tools. And right there, we have created ourselves an iron farm, pretty much. So yeah, I'm gonna build a few more pens here and there, and we'll see where we'll be after that. Oh, here's a quick tip if you are trying to make some fences here. Just convert the wooden planks into slabs, and then you can cut the slabs to make the slidings. The moldings. This makes the slidings. It just saves you the extra step of sawing the planks in half. You just gotta be careful of not double placing blocks like that. I've cut these pens in half. This right here is going to be able to store 2 sheep. I honestly believe that this is more than enough space for 2 sheep, and this right here is going to be for 2 pigs. You know, same for the pig front. I think this is more than enough space for our pigs. And our cows over here roaming around. I'm going to move that cow into this pen right here. I'm going to probably cut like 3 blocks here, build kind of a pathway through here, and this area is going to be for baby animals. I believe that baby animals eat more food, so having a large space designated for baby animals seemed to be a decent idea. So now I have my chocolate and some grass on me. Let's go get some sheep and pigs. And here we have a nice herd of pigs and sheep. Of course, I can't attract both of them, which kind of stinks. That's alright. We'll just have a second trip then. Oh, you see that over there? We might want to take a different approach to make sure these wolves don't attack my pigs. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to kill that wolf. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna kill that wolf. Yeah, has to be done. Come on, pig. You're so close to coming home. They don't like slabs. Pathfinding seems to mess up when they're on slabs. And also this as well. Easy. Come on. Alright, we got our pigs in here. And boop. Alright, right that. Kind of a violent little baby pig being made. But hey, we got ourselves a 2 pigs. I don't know if that baby pig will survive. But we have them in there. Our cows seem to be... Well, the cows should be fine. I don't know why I gave them that. I needed that to bring in the sheep. Come on. Come on. Seriously, come on. Follow me. I have the food. No, stop it. Come this way. Ignore your parents. Follow the strange man with the candy. But of course it is the next day, and I do want to bring some sheep back. And the sheep are over here, so let's go get them. Alright, let's bring in a gray and a white sheep. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. And we're almost home with the sheep. This is great. We got ourselves all the animals now. We got cows, sheep, pigs, chickens. But yeah, I want to expand the cow pens a little bit. It just seems that there's just not really enough grass for all these cows. Also, it is kind of dark over in this side. I think next I want to do is I want to stockpile on food. I already got a bit of raw eggs over here, but I like to get some milk from the cows and get some omelets going. Probably not going to be able to do much with the pigs over here because I can't really breed the pigs, and separating the baby pig from the adults seem pretty challenging. They don't want to follow me. They rather be near their parents, and there's just not enough space in there for a baby pig to survive. So I'll have to think of a different way of keeping these pigs around. Alright, so I gave the cows a bit of extra space here. I just made this go out by 1 more. This should be able to keep these cows alive. See, the thing is, like, there's still grass like this cow can still eat. Like, there's a decent pile right here. Let's not worry too much about the cows. I think the cow pens are fine. What I actually want to start doing is doing a bit of exploring. Now, I don't really like doing exploring kind of early game, because mostly I just don't really like exploring in general. In most games I play. But another thing is that in Better Wolves, zombies attack. Oh man, it's raining. Zombies attack like animals, right? And if you explore around the world, then you're just exposing all the animals there to the zombies and the spiders. I really don't want to spend so much time bringing in animals to my main base. That's why I don't really like exploring. Of course, you could just explore in like 3 directions and leave 1 direction. Like, don't explore in 1 direction so the animals there don't die. Yeah, but I also just like building up a base. And, if I'm exploring around the world, I don't really build a base. But now we're at the point where I kind of have to go out exploring. Yeah, so I just want to do just a little bit of exploring. Now that I have all the animals, I don't really have to worry about the zombies killing all the other animals outside, because I have my handful of animals here, safe and sound. I want to do a quick trip. I want to go to a jungle. I don't know if I've talked about jungles before, but jungles pretty much jungles in this game or in this mod. They're not really a. Oh, come on, boat. They're not really a fun place to stay around. Wow, this boat's really slow. Anyways, so over in this direction, by this mountain range, like kind of north from us, there's a jungle, and that's where I'm heading. But yeah, jungles aren't really a place you want to be hanging around early game. Mostly because the very leafy terrain of the jungle means that you're just jumping a lot. So you're killing your hunger constantly while you're in a jungle. But the other big thing is that jungles actually spawn a unique mob in this mod. Unique mob in this mod. Say that like 3 times in a row. Unique mob in this mod. Unique mob in this mod. They spawn a jungle spider. Jungle spiders are like cave spiders, except you also get a hunger debuff when they hit you. Plus, with the poison on top of that. So basically, you get bit by one of those spiders early game, you're pretty much dead. Especially since in this mod, having your health low makes you weaker. You see? Over there, you can see the leaves of the jungle. And also there's a desert over in that direction. Yeah, the main thing we want to get in a jungle is, well, jungle saplings would be nice. Though that's not really a priority. I don't want to build with jungle saplings. They're not really the best type of sapling, best type of wood type to build with. The big thing I want from a jungle is cocoa beans. I'll need to farm cocoa beans eventually, so might as well start now. Plus, I need to build chocolate to breed pigs. So getting a small cocoa bean farm might be helpful in that process. You just have to be really careful in the jungle because they spawn, those little spiders that spawn are quite dangerous. Alright, let's see here. Just gotta keep an eye out. See, that's what we're looking for right there. The cocoa beans. You could be dead. Jungle spiders right there. They're attacking the chickens. Come at me. Oh, my torch is burnt out. And I don't know where the spider is. There he is. This game I can spam click. Alright, let's get a bit of jungle wood. And a bit of cocoa beans. Ooh. Yep. So another bonus thing that spawns in a jungle is sugarcane, right? Sugarcane only seems to spawn in swamps as well. So you could risk early game to go into a jungle to try to get sugarcane because that's useful for like early game storage. But yeah, we got ourselves 3 cocoa beans, and there's another cave spider up there. Oh, jungle spider. I don't really want to risk getting more than I really need to, so that's all I'm gonna do for today. I just want to check out this desert. Of course, I also want to make sure I have torches on me because my torch is burnt out. So, in a 2,000 block radius around the spawn, all the desert temples, jungle temples, and villages you'll find, they are empty and looted, abandoned. And it sucks because desert temples, all the temples and villages, they spawn in, yeah, it's a good thing I started this now. They spawn in items that you can't really get anywhere else. Villages have, of course, villages spawn in, like, wheat, carrots, potatoes, Also, you know, villages have villagers, of course. And you actually need villagers to progress through the mod, which is kind of funny. It's the only way to get to the end is through villagers. Although if you try to find these villages real early game, you're in for a nasty surprise. So I don't really recommend trying to find the villages unless you're trying to grab the wheat and carrots. But yeah, we did this is a decent amount of traveling. I want to head back to base. Actually, I can go on for kind of longer. I would like to see all around my area, so I think now once it becomes day, I'm going to actually continue this exploration. See what the land actually looks like. With the sound of the skeletons dying, it means that it is day. All right, how do we get out of here? What's the best course of action? Bit more exploring now, so let's just see what this world has to offer. Oops, I forgot the full screen, but it didn't take long at all for us to find a temple. Because this is so close to spawn, I doubt that this temple actually has any good loot in it. Yeah, you can see the treasure area is already like opened. And like these chests probably won't have good loot in it. There's not even any TNT down there. Let's see. I'll take the bones though. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty like decent loot though, and also a few more chests. Chests aren't that very expensive for me now, but might as well take it, right? It's here, and because my inventory is full, I guess I'll just be heading home then. Around the spawn radius, all the like I said, all the temples and stuff, they're looted. So we have to explore quite a bit. The cool thing about the map though is that maps, a fully scaled up map is about like 1,000 blocks, I believe. Like 1,024 blocks, I believe. I might be wrong on that. But what this means is, if you get two maps and you just kind of head in one direction, you'll be able to get out of that 2,000 block spawn radius, and you'll still also have a decent way of getting back home since you have this map. Anyways, I made it back home, and over here I built a quick cocoa bean farm. It's good to have some cocoa beans now. Earlier I talked about villagers and how they're important. Well, one of the villager trades is cocoa beans, I believe. So starting this now is pretty useful. Also, the cocoa beans can be used to make chocolate to breed the pigs with. And now since I actually have them, I can start mass breeding pigs. But we've reached the end of the episode time. It's the time where the episode almost ends. Yeah, you know, we did quite a bit, like we do in most other episodes. But yeah, we got pigs and sheep. We built pens that are somewhat capable of keeping our cows alive. This one's doing fine. I'll work on these pens a bit more off camera, and later I'll probably do some more exploring. But until then, this is Frost. Goodbye.